Hello, and welcome to episode 552 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. Now, in today's episode, we're talking about something that's a really great way to connect with your buyer and make something real for them. Make something real. And we've seen this done before, but maybe you've never thought about doing this. So, you're stood in a tube station in London and you're looking at two posters. One poster says, every year, 1 million businesses fail. Every year, 1 million businesses fail. Okay. Terrifying, but okay. The one next to it says, by the time you finish reading this poster, another 18,000 businesses will have failed. Or whatever the number is. Don't check my maths. I'm doing this at the top of my head. So one says, every year, 1 million businesses fail. The other one says, by the time you read this, 18,000 more businesses will have failed. Which one of those is more compelling for you and more real? It's an obvious answer, isn't it? It's the by the time you read this one. So for your own offering, and the reason that works is because it makes it more real, more everyday, more connectable for people. So in your own offering, if you have things like that, by the time you've read this, you could have made an extra bit of money, or you could have messaged that girl through our dating app or whatever. But by the time you've read this could have happened. So something could happen in a short space of time. The thing that inspired me to kind of jot this down and add it into my methodology was on the tube as well. I saw an advert it was a charity talking about animals being killed for food. Whether you're for that or against that, I don't really care. But the notion of, I think it was something along the lines of, by the time you've read this, worldwide, 80,000 animals will have been slaughtered for food. That's compelling. And that's more compelling than, every year, 1 billion animals. It's so big, I can't connect to it. So by the time you read this, it's a great way to make things more real, more connectable for your buyer, to get your point across and make them see the gravity of the situation they're in or the situation that you solve. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Tomorrow in episode 500, as I check my notes, I do need some glasses, episode 553, we're going to have an ice cream. We're going to have an ice cream tomorrow. The Milky Bars are on me, or the Milky Bar ice creams are on me. I'll explain more about that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit the like or subscribe or share button or comment below wherever you're watching or listening to this. It just helps us to reach more people with our positive, constructive, and, let's be honest, completely free everyday sales training, tips, and advice. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow for a lovely ice cream.